Welcome back to GameVault HQ. If you're a fan of classic adventure games, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into the Crimson Diamond, a game that captures the nostalgia of 1980s adventure games while offering its own unique twist. But does it manage to balance its old-school charm with modern-day gaming expectations? Let's investigate. Imagine it's the late 80s or early 90s. You're huddled over a CRT monitor, typing away at a text parser, guiding a pixelated protagonist through a mysterious world filled with puzzles, murder, and intrigue. The Crimson Diamond transports you back to that era, perfectly recreating the atmosphere and gameplay mechanics of classics like Sierra's Laura Bow series. Developed by Julia Minamata, this indie gem is an EGA text parser adventure that tells the story of Nancy Maple, an amateur geologist with a knack for solving mysteries. Set in the ghost town of Crimson, Ontario, the game begins with Nancy being sent to investigate the discovery of a massive diamond. But as she soon discovers, there's more lurking in the shadows of Crimson Lodge than just precious stones. The core gameplay of the Crimson Diamond is a loving homage to the text parser adventures of old. You'll be typing commands to interact with the world around you, from look at to pick up and talk to. This might sound archaic to some, but for those who grew up with games like King's Quest and the Colonel's Bequest, it's a nostalgic trip down memory lane. Minamata has gone to great lengths to ensure that the text parser is user-friendly. Unlike older games that could be frustratingly obtuse, the Crimson Diamond features a robust parser that understands a wide variety of commands, making it less of a guessing game. Additionally, there's a tutorial to help newcomers get acquainted with the controls, which cleverly blends the text input of yesteryears with more modern point-and-click mechanics. The game doesn't just rest on the laurels of nostalgia, it introduces a range of features that modernize the experience. For example, Nancy's notebook acts as both a journal and a hint system, recording clues and objectives to help you stay on track. There's also an autosave feature, which ensures that you don't lose progress, a common frustration in the older games. These additions help smooth the transition for players who might not be accustomed to the quirks of classic adventure games without sacrificing the authentic retro feel. What really sets the Crimson Diamond apart is its engaging narrative and meticulously crafted setting. The story unfolds in the isolated Crimson Lodge, a location teeming with secrets and colorful characters. Each character you encounter has a backstory, motivations, and hidden agendas, which you'll need to uncover through careful observation and interaction. The dialogue is sharp, often filled with subtle hints that will help you piece together the larger mystery. The game's investigative mechanics are particularly satisfying. You can eavesdrop on conversations, gather fingerprints, and examine evidence, all of which contribute to solving the mystery. It's a more thoughtful, deliberate kind of gameplay that rewards patience and attention to detail. This isn't a game where you'll find instant gratification. Instead, it invites you to immerse yourself in its world and take your time unraveling the plot. Visually, the Crimson Diamond nails the retro aesthetic. The 16-color EGA palette isn't just a stylistic choice, it's a crucial part of the game's identity. The pixel art is meticulously crafted, capturing the eerie yet cozy atmosphere of Crimson Lodge. From the dark, shadowy corners of the lodge to the vibrant wilderness outside, every location feels like it was lifted straight out of a late 80s adventure game. The game's visuals are a testament to the love and care that went into its creation, proving that limited color palettes can still create immersive, engaging worlds. The sound design complements the visuals perfectly. The soundtrack, composed by Dan Polakar, is subtle yet effective, enhancing the game's moody atmosphere without overpowering it. The sound effects, too, are carefully chosen to evoke the era that the Crimson Diamond seeks to emulate. It's the kind of soundscape that doesn't demand your attention, but instead draws you deeper into the mystery. One of the potential challenges of the Crimson Diamond is its reliance on a text parser, which might not appeal to everyone. For players used to more modern interfaces, the idea of typing commands might seem daunting or outdated. However, Minamata has thoughtfully included modern conveniences to mitigate these concerns. The game is forgiving with its parser, often understanding variations of commands that older games would not, and the tutorial is there to guide new players through the process. The puzzles themselves are another highlight, offering a mix of logical challenges and creative problem-solving. Many puzzles have multiple solutions, allowing players to approach them in different ways. This flexibility is a nod to modern game design, ensuring that the game remains accessible without compromising its retro roots. The Crimson Diamond is more than just a throwback. It's a carefully crafted experience that celebrates the best elements of classic adventure games while making thoughtful updates for today's players. It's clear that Julia Minamata has a deep love for the genre, and that passion shines through in every aspect of the game, from its engaging narrative to its nostalgic visuals. For fans of retro adventure games, The Crimson Diamond is an absolute must-play. It captures the spirit of the genre's golden age while introducing just enough modern elements to keep it fresh and accessible. Even if you're new to text-parser adventures, the game's charm and well-crafted mystery might just win you over. So dust off your keyboard, put on your detective hat, and get ready to uncover the secrets of Crimson Lodge. You won't be disappointed. Score: 8.5 out of 10. A masterful blend of nostalgia and modern design, The Crimson Diamond is a shining example of how to revive a classic genre for a new audience. If this review has piqued your interest, why not give The Crimson Diamond a try? You can find it on Steam, and if you love the game as much as we did, be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more retro game reviews, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from GameVault HQ. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming.